If you have purchased Boyum B1 usability package, you are able to use the Boyum B1 Dashboard. To do so, we will navigate to Administration, Add-ons, B1 Usability Package, B1 Usability Configuration. Under B1 Usability Configuration Enhancement Modules, make sure that you have the Use B1 Dashboard checked. Next, click on the ellipsis to allow which users will have access to the B1 Dashboard. The radio buttons options are Include Users or Exclude Users. By default, all users will be unselected. As you can see, the Include Users radio button is selected. Therefore, if you do nothing, all users will have access to the B1 Dashboard. If you start choosing users, only the users that have been checked will be able to have the dashboard show up for them on their B1 instance. Differently, if you like to have the other way around, where you are excluding users, by having Jason Butler here with the username manager, he will be the only one currently excluded from using B1 Dashboard, and all other users will have the ability to use the B1 Dashboard. For our example, I will include users and I'll choose Jason Butler for the moment. The system message says, please restart the add-on for the user settings to take effect. We will close the B1 usability configuration by clicking OK or the X. Next, we have to make sure that the SAP cockpit is disabled. To do so, navigate to Modules, Administration, System Initialization, General Settings. Under General Settings, the Cockpit tab, select None and Update to save the choice. We will now restart SAP Business One and we'll be back in a moment. Now that we have restarted SAP, you will see the B1 Dashboard. The B1 Dashboard is the area of the screen on the right of the main menu. Here we can see that we have different views, such as Sales, Purchase, Finance, Service, and Production dashboards. These are your 5 default B1 dashboards available to the user. On the left of the Sales dashboard view, you have a button where you can make the entire window the B1 dashboard. If you like to see the main menu again, just click on the button and your main menu is returned. The B1 dashboards are generated from multiple widgets. Here we have a sales overview, common functions, and open items list. The B1 dashboards are configurable, meaning you're able to maximize or minimize the size of the screen. You're able to drag down and add further widgets within the same window. The widgets that comprise the B1 dashboard can be moved, minimized, maximized according to user preference. As an example, we're able to minimize this side of the screen and move the common functions to the other side of the screen. As you can see, as I move, you will see a shadow in the back of the moving item. This is where the item is going to be placed if you let go. As another example, I'm able to shorten the Opens Items list and move it next to our common functions. If I would like to move it sideways, I can just expand the sales overview as an example. As mentioned, we have our sales, purchase, finance, service, and production views. What if we would like to add our own view? To do so, click on Settings and click on Add Edit View Settings. Under View Settings, this is where you will see the views available to the user. If you like, you may be able to select the line and move up or down. You're also able to add a view or remove a view. Let's add a view. By clicking Add, we will tell the system what we would like to call it. By clicking Update, the new view comes into view in the B1 dashboard itself. If I would like to move my tasks to be the very first one, I'm able to select my tasks and say Move Up, and I will keep clicking Move Up until it's above Sales. By clicking Update, the system refreshes and my task view is now the very first. By clicking OK, I'm able to click on my tasks. As we can see, my tasks is pretty empty. In order to add widgets to My Tasks, go back to the Settings and click on Add New Widget. The dashboard widgets available to the user comes into view. Here we have Financial Overview, Opportunity Overview, Production Overview, Purchase Overview, Sales Overview, and Service Overview. We have seen that these are already present in other views. If you scroll down, we'll see other widgets. Here we can add a calendar, common functions as seen previously, messages and alerts, open items list, a process flow widget, a SQL report grid widget, a world clock, and a world map. For the moment, I will add messages and alerts. These are the same messages and alerts that you would have from the messages and alert icon, or the very first time you log into the system. After having customized My Tasks, I added common functions. In common functions, we are able to add shortcuts as we had seen in the SAP Business One cockpit. Differently than the SAP cockpit where we would just click and drag the icon to the actual cockpit. Here we will click on the ellipses and choose Add Shortcut. The system asks you what kind of shortcut you like to create. You're able to select either a menu option or a universal function. For our examples, we're going to go through some of the menu functions. By choosing menu, the next would be a select target. The main menu is basically replicated in the choose menu item, and therefore under Sales AR, I am able to select, for example, AR invoices. Under title, if you like, you are able to change the title, and you're also able to change the icon. By clicking on the icon field drop-down, you're able to select from a multitude of icons. In our case, I will choose the icon. AR invoice is our first shortcut. You are able to add as many shortcuts as you wish. Continuing on the common functions, if you click the ellipses, you also have the option to edit the widget caption. By clicking Edit Widget Caption, you may choose another name for this window. If you like to leave it the same, just click OK. On the Open Items list, you are able to drop down and select different documents available throughout the system. You will also see a profile icon. The profile icon is related to only showing items that are mine. By clicking this icon, this is directly related to a salesperson and the user. If you navigate to Modules, Human Resources, and Employee Master Data, in our case, I'll bring up Jason Butler. We see here that the salesperson connected to Jason Butler is also Jason Butler. When clicking on the profile icon to show items that are only mine, you will now see that the only items that are connected to me are shown in the drop-down list. By clicking on the item, you will be able to see that the salesperson is shown as Jason Butler. If you like to return to all the documents shown from the drop-down, uncheck the profile icon. Next, we will navigate to our settings and click on Edit Dashboard Widgets. Under the Dashboard Widgets window, you will see all the titles of the views, the database that is connected to, the users that have access to said view, the user setting, which options are either to include or exclude users. On the right side of the screen, you are able to add further dashboard widgets, edit the dashboard widgets, remove the dashboard widgets, or duplicate the dashboard widgets. For our financial overview, in this example, we see that the connection is to this database. You're able to add a new database if needed. We do not have any users shown. This means that all users will have access to the dashboard financial overview. That is because we have, in this case, the user setting of include users. If you double click on the window, you will now see the options to choose the users that would be included in the financial overview. Differently, if we were to choose exclude users and we were to double click in selecting users, you will be excluding said selected users. As a reminder, you are also able to create user groups to more easily distinguish the users that would have or have not access to said dashboard view. For our example, we are going to include users, and by double clicking, we will be able to give Sophie, John, Doris and Jason access to the Financial Overview B1 Dashboard view. By clicking Update, the next time they log off and log back on into SAP Business One with B1 Dashboards, they'll be able to see the Financial Overview. The other users that were not selected, they will no longer have access to the Financial Overview B1 Dashboard. You are also able to select the settings and impersonate a user. What this will do, it will allow for you to see what the other user can see from a dashboard perspective. As a reminder, it will only show you the B1 dashboard. It will not show any open documents or any personal information. It will show strictly the dashboard that the user has access to, as if you were logged on as that user. For example, we will click on Fred Buyer and click on OK. Here we have said that we have selected to impersonate the user Fred. Do you want to continue? By clicking Yes, our dashboard is going to update. As you can see, my logon Jason Butler is impersonating Fred Buyer. Fred can see the sales, purchase, service, calendar, and production B1 dashboards. As a reminder, we did not give Fred Buyer the dashboard view for Finance Overview. Therefore, it does not have the Finance Overview dashboard available to him. This is useful whenever making corrections or changes to users, and to make sure that the user has access and can see the correct information. By selecting the settings and unimpersonate, the dashboard will come back to your own dashboards. B1 dashboards allow you to transfer views between users. To do so, navigate to Settings and click on Transfer Views Between Users. The View Manager Transfer View Between Users recommends that users be logged out when transferring dashboards to other users. Transferring from another database requires you to import said view to the related dashboard first. In our example, we're going to be using the user Jason Butler, and I'll be transferring my tasks to another user, Bob. In clicking on Execute, the system asks you if you're sure that you want to transfer the selected dashboard to the new user. By selecting Yes, we are provided with a transfer result window. Here we have that it was successful on transferring to the new user Bob. At this point, I'll cancel and we'll impersonate Bob. By impersonating Bob, now we have that Bob currently has my tasks as we have just transferred to him. I will unimpersonate to go back to the Jason Butler's views. Lastly, if the B1 dashboards are too intrusive on your day-to-day tasks, you may show or hide your dashboards. You're able to do so by clicking on the Hide Dashboard link on the bottom right corner. By clicking Hide Dashboard, you're back to your regular SAP Business One main screen. By clicking on Show Dashboard, we're back to our dashboards. This concludes the B1 Dashboard overview with SAP Business One Boyum Usability Package. Join us as we help you learn more about SAP Business One has to offer by clicking the subscribe button, and don't forget to turn on the notifications bell so you never miss a new video. As an SAP Gold partner, LBSi can help you take full advantage of everything the system has to offer. To get in contact with us, visit our website at www.lbsi.com and navigate to the contact link. You can also email us at sales@lbsi.com for sales-related inquiries, or SAP support@lbsi.com if you're an existing client in need of support assistance.